Oh, that's zooming in a bit too much. Oh, out a little bit. Touch more. Oh, oh. So sorry, peeps. My first time. I am trying to. No, oh.
Right, we're on Facebook.
Are we on Facebook Live?
Hello. Yes,
hello. Oh,
good morning.
I think there we go. But hopefully we're landscape. Apologies if we're not. Well, as you can probably tell, this is our first Facebook Live. And we thought we'd launch with some of our Halloween stamps. We have been building our Halloween collection over many years. Some of these are from our friend Judy Kins in America. Some are designed Terry Sherman. Vicky's drawn some. I can't draw, so the words might be mine, but that's as good as it gets. Okay, so you can see. Oh, can you see this one? This is from the Skulltastic stamp set. So it's just the skull, and then it comes with accessories like bow ties and glasses and moustaches. But by putting the wings behind the skull, do you remember that song? Was it in the 90s maybe? Firestarter? That's what it reminds me of, with the orange colouring and the orange glitter, but a lot of fun. Then this one is from the same Skulltastic set, but with the different accessories, different moustaches, different glasses, the little hat fascinator, and then some black sparkle embossing powder on some very shiny purple card to say spooky. So that's Vicky's just getting us set up with the Facebook Live. So I'm going to switch out some of these cards and show you some different ones. So we have an amazing design team that's been hard at work on our latest stamps. So these are from this year's collection. So, you know, it would help if I turned it around the right way, wouldn't it? We've got Night Vision. So the spooky eyes, you colour them green, so they're kind of, or they could just be fun little eyes in the background. The Spider's Web. And then we've got the Smell My Feet and the Dancing Skeletons, which are Judykins from last year's collection. How are we doing, Vic?
Yep.
Yep, you're making progress. Okay, so a couple more different ones. So you can see the Trick or Treat. Now, the gravestone, headstone, that's what it is. The headstone is from the Halloween set. And, oh gosh, the spider, yes, and the Spider's Web. And the Mummy Cat, Halloween Cat, Cloud of Bats, the Night Vision again. But then we've put it inside what is traditionally our Christmas snow globe. So there was lots of masking involved in that. So we're going to show you a bit of masking in a little while. And we are also going to show you some shrink plastic today. So let's show you some different. Okay, so back to the Skulltastic set. And the large skull and the hat as well. Is that in the set, Vic? Oh, we haven't got a Skulltastic set on the table, but I think the hat,
It is, yes.
the top hat is in the set. It's on some pretty paper. The wings, not included in the skull set, but we've, oh, don't you have some wings? Look at all the different size wings. So these are big ones, and we use little ones to make it the stop. Oh, I've forgotten already. Fire starter. That's what it was. So, dancing skeletons, Trick or Treat inside our square postage frame. So, just because you think it's a Christmas stamp, not necessarily. So we've got some different ones over here. So this is another new one from this year, the Black Widow. Now, if you look closely at the Black Widow, you will see spider, spider, spider. So if you have a fear of spiders, this might not be the stamp for you. But if you have someone that is a little bit goth, a little bit emo, just likes to be a little bit different, This is ideal. You imagine all the colours you could do, all the different colour hair she could have. Multicoloured hair. Multicoloured hair. I've got the hairdressers on Saturday. I'm thinking about a little bit of colour. Haven't decided just yet. So, oh, see, blue hair. Yes, blue hair. Now, again, Vicky has put her inside that traditionally Christmas snow globe. And we've got some glitter card, spider's webs, and the little spider. So all these little bits work together. And this is the same Black Widow, but I think she looks a lot scarier here, to be honest. She's on craft card, stamped in black, and then highlighted with a white pencil. Do you think that one's scarier than that one? I'm not sure. Oh, okay. So this one's in my favourite colour. Now, this is a design team member. This is by Irene. So lots of alcohol pens. So I don't think she's scary at all. Although not a big fan of spiders, but she wouldn't scare me away. This one. So you've got black and white with shades of grey. Just for you. Relax and enjoy your day. So she's not just for Halloween. She could be for birthdays too. Now, most of these stamps on the show today, you will find in the Halloween section on our website. And we are going to give you a discount code that is valid until Friday of this week for 30% off all of these stamps. Okay, so how are we going?
To show these and
The sugar skulls. Okay, so this is one of our new ones this year. The Judikins Sugar Skulls comes in 2 sizes. So you can see that here. Now, because it's Judikins, we have to sell them as mounted, cling mounted. So it has the plastic on the back, but you peel that off and then this will cling onto your press, your platform, whatever it is you like to use. And obviously we would recommend trimming those out. Do you have a trimmed one, Vicky? That we could show them. So we just use a good pair of scissors. I mean non-stick if you have them, but then this is how close we trim. If you look, you can see how close to the design it is. I mean the Tim Holtz Ideology scissors are perfect for this kind of thing. Okay, so they're the sugar skulls.
should we show a few more and then
a few more sugar skulls?
Yeah, we'll get to the shrink.
Okay. She's grabbing those. I'm just going to sneak in these guys. These guys are from the little Halloween set. I love him. I don't know. He's got no jaw, but he's so much fun, and it comes with the bats, comes with the pumpkins, and it comes with the headstones. But then it also comes with this guy, the dancing skeleton. So here he is on vellum. You see, and then the whole border of bats. Righty-ho. Okay, so we have got more sugar skulls, lots of sugar skulls to show you. So many. Because it was on the TV show recently, so the design team were going wild with them. You can see the cobweb. That's what it's called, cobweb. Thank you, Vicky. And the trick or treat. So this one is kind of almost Valentine-y with the red, but it's kind of like Day of the Dead.
Yeah.
I forget the other name for it. There's another one. I've seen a whole movie about it. It was an animated movie. Okay, so a lot more colourful and a lot more fun with the sugar skulls because they are designed to be colourful. It's a celebration of life. Can you see the gold foil on this one? Oh, isn't it lovely? Lovely. But again, just coloured white on craft, stamp on craft in the black, colour with the white. And she's coloured this with the black. Oh, wow. There's a lot of work in there. Well done, Irene. Okay, now this one is fun. I think even the kids will love this one because of the red hearts. It looks so fun. Valentine's, birthdays. Okay, now, because the skulls have a very simple outline, perfect for shrink plastic and shaker cards. So you can see we've got some sequins in there. Okay. Oh, and another one. So this one, oh, okay. So that's the large skull shrunk, and this is the small skull shrunk on the gold and silver shrink, and then just some little beads and rocks. Oh, look at that. That is some very delicate glitter paper. Can you see it? Look at that. So this is our first live. So we are figuring out how this works. And right, do you want to bring in the shrink?
Yeah, let's do some shrink skull.
Okay. So if anyone can recommend software where we can be streaming on several platforms at the same time, do let us know.
So I've stamped the skull in a stays on ink pad on here. Now I'm just going to flip it over to colour on the back. So I'm using brushables here, which are pigment based pens, but you can use alcohol pens if you're colouring on the back. They work really well. Or you can use polycolour pencils, chalk pencils. There's lots of different types of colouring mediums you can use on the plastic. I'm going to get some oranges and yellows.
So should we tell them about the coupon code?
Yes, the coupon code for Halloween stamps.
So when you go on our website, stampaddicts.com, anything in the Halloween section, so you go to the products drop down list, choose Halloween, any of the stamps in that section, if you use the coupon code at checkout, coupon code Halloween with a capital H, and it will then give you 30% off all of these until Friday. So coupon code Halloween, everything in the Halloween section on the Stamp Addicts website.
There we go.
Did you talk about brushables?
Oh, I did a little. These are pigment pens, so they dry onto plastic and other sealed surfaces. Just going to slide that off my card. And heat. This is my heat gun. It's not a hairdryer.
Whoopsie, run away.
Hold on. Oh, everything's rolling. Let me just get my tweezers on there so it doesn't disappear. There we go. Oh, it's already shrinking. There we go.
If you're scared of this bit, you can pop it in the oven. I think it's 7 minutes. But the instructions are in the packet. So you don't have to do it with your heat gun. Or if you don't have a heat gun. Now, what you need...
You just need a little block to flatten the skull. Oh, trying to fly away again. Come back. Okay, so if you want it nice and flat for a shaker card, just going to place the acrylic block on top just to keep it nice and flat. It doesn't take long to cool. There we go. So let's pop that back on the card just so you can see. It looked very pale as I was colouring, but those colours intensify.
Do you want to put the full size one next to it so they can see?
Oh yeah, so that was the original.
So you can see it's about a third?
Yeah.
Between a third and a quarter of the original size.
And this is the small. So they're the original large and small skull with the shrunk. Shall we shrink the little one as well?
Yeah, let's have a baby one.
Let's shrink that one. Just clip it on so don't lose it.
Oh, so you're not colouring this one?
No. No, in a shaker card it just looks nice with all the pattern.
It looks nice on the gold and silver as well, because then you don't have to colour.
It does, doesn't it?
So if you don't have permanent pens, but any permanent markers you could use on your shrink.
There we go.
Almost there.
Almost there. I'm just going to flatten that down again.
Oh, get some lovely reflection of that acrylic block.
Oh, sorry about that.
We do have a separate room that we are building a studio in so that we can have better lighting and camera angles. But
so you can see the original size and then the small.
Oh, so it's like three. It's like a Matryoshka doll. We've got three different sizes.
Yes, you can have the full size stampings and then the shrunk ones.
Ooh. Very nice. So then you can, but so you flattened them so that they go in the shaker card.
Yes, I did.
But if you're not putting them in a shaker card, you don't have to flatten them. You could leave them curved. You could shape them while they're warm. Just be careful because they are hot.
Right, so we've also, what else have we got?
Oh, the mummies. Look, there's the mummy earrings.
Oh, we have some shrunk mummy earrings here.
That is the mummy.
Yep. This is the original size on the large mummy. And they shrink, they're quite large for earrings.
So that's
great fun.
White shrink plastic.
That is just stamped in black onto the white shrink. No colouring needed there. I think we've got a few more of the mummy there as well.
Oh, definitely. We've got.
So here we've got with this little trick or treat bag. Here we've got Big Mummy and Child Mummy, which actually comes in the set.
The Halloween set.
So we've got in the Halloween set, we've got the mummy, and then we have the individual large mummy there. That's how we've made the little parent and child.
Oh, this one's an easel card.
This one's an easel.
So it's hard to show on the screen.
Let's see if we can hold that. There we go. So that's a really fun one with a nice green sparkly moon in the background.
We do use a lot of sparkle card at Halloween, don't we?
Oh, we love
black, green, dark blue.
Who doesn't love a bit of glitter?
Well, I mean, this one here, look at the lime green sparkle on there. That, oh, wow. Do you know, purple sparkle. We don't have purple sparkle.
Do we not anymore?
No, I just don't think we can't get it anymore, which is such a shame because that would be perfect. And there's some glitter glue on the cloud of bats in the background.
Mummies aren't just for Halloween. This one's get well soon. And maybe someone's had a bit of an accident.
It's a wobble. Someone that's all in bandages. Yeah. Like this one here. But this one's kind of levitating above the headstones.
Yes, above the headstones. And here we've got that little mummy.
Oh.
And this one's quite fun because it spins.
Yes.
Spinning ghosts. Going round and round.
Don't ask me how we did that one. I don't remember. Sorry. We'll have to look into that.
I think there's a Brad under there. We have a few of those.
Yes, it's probably one of the big ones.
It is.
Yes.
And then here we've got a skeleton with his top hat, with the moon and the cloud of
I thought she was going to say with his top off. No, just his top hat. He's dancing.
Well, he's only got a hat on. He's got no clothes.
No. You wouldn't really see the skeleton there, would you?
No.
But we have so many other stamps suitable for Halloween cards. So this is the Geisha Scully. So she's pretty, but a skull at the same time. So this one is embossed in white onto, is she on vellum? She's on vellum and layered on top of card. Whereas this one is gold shrink plastic with a little bit of white pen to highlight. Isn't that beautiful? Now, what about Frankenstein? Can you have Halloween without Frankenstein? Let's move some of these out of the way. Frankenstein earrings. I think on these ones, Vicky, you put some UV resin on top.
I think I sealed them with UV resin.
To make them last a bit longer. So, but he's just fun. Oh, he's on a wobble.
Oh, he's got a wobble head.
It's been a while since we made that one. Forgot that was a teeny tiny wobble. But he's just fun, isn't he?
He is fun. And he's in the Halloween section. So if you use our coupon code Halloween, you can get 30% off of him till
Friday the 25th. So today's Thursday the 24th. Right, yes, Friday.
So till tomorrow evening.
Okay, so one of our more fun Halloween, softer, I would say, is the witch. Now, what is she called? Witch on a broomstick. If you're looking for the witch on the broomstick. So it's one image. Let me pull this in so you can see. And imagine all the different colours that you could colour her, make her so vibrant. Layer on some. This is
alphabets.
Yes, alphabet. I forget which alphabet it is. Is it the it's not the distress one or the typewriter one. We have a few different ones. You'll find them in the clear section on the website. Now we're coming up to November, aren't we?
We are.
So if you know anyone that's supporting the cause. That's the distress alphabet, the clear distress alphabet. And these are the borders, the skull borders. So we've got two, one with moustaches and one without. So skull tash border and skull border. And you don't just have to use them as they are, or obviously for Christmas, but you can cut them up and use them individually too. So put these ones on a wreath. I have seen that. I have seen people with Halloween wreaths, but some other skulls we have are the Scully Lovers. I think these, I don't know what it is about these two. I just think they're adorable.
These are definitely not just for Halloween.
Oh no, I mean, as you can see, that was a happy wedding day and that's a happy anniversary. I just think I don't know what it is about these two. I think they're adorable. I think these are a Terry Sherman design, the Scully Lovers. But talking of Terry Sherman, we have some of her other skulls, because Sherry is very good with skulls. So this is the chrysanthemum skull. So you've got lots of detail. There's a moth. This one doesn't have lots of bugs on it, so I think it just has the moth. Then you've got the peacock feathers and the chrysanthemums. Oh, what's this one in the background? Is this papyrus? Scratch lines?
Scratch lines, I think.
Scratch lines. But another two versions of the chrysanthemum skull, which is also in the Halloween section on the website. And I'm just going to sneak this one in. This is one of Vicky's designs, which is the Halloween shoe. But there are other,
for every occasion.
Well,
we should have.
We should have. And I'm not sure I could wear these. Do they call these winkle pickers, or is it?
Yeah.
But we have other stamps that lend themselves to Halloween, like the feline family. Yes, feline family, which is Judikins, some Judikins silhouette stamps. So yeah, we've just dressed them up to make them look like Halloween. That's just a hand-drawn line, and the spider. And then this is a wood stamp. This is
the splatter.
Is it the splatter? It's kind of the
kind of cobwebby splatter.
It is. I'm not sure what it's called. We'll have to look that one up. But that's a wood one that's probably in our eBay store. Stamping Sisters on eBay. I've got lots of wood stamps on there. Okay, so let's go back to Skulltastic, because this is one of our favourite stamp sets. Because of the versatility, you've got all these. So these are the different moustaches that come with it. Now this is a laminated picture. We mount all our stamps on cling, and then we laminate the packaging to stick the stamps on to keep them together. So this is why this is laminated. It's just something we do with a cold laminator that you could do at home to keep all your stamps together, because obviously it's got lots of little bits in it. So you've got the bright blue one, but then there's a similar version in black and cream.
Because of Father's Day, anything.
Or Father's birthday, or Granddad's birthday. Oh, man. Also, because then we got the turtle that says you're not old, you're vintage. That would work really well with these ones.
Those words would.
So let's have a look. Now this is on craft tape. Washi tape? Just tape. Craft tape. I think it's like a book binding almost.
Picture tape. I think it's a picture tape.
But also lends itself to Christmas. Just a hint of Christmas. So someone's maybe not that keen on Christmas. Look at that. Just a touch of colour. That's all you need. Or some sparkly embossing powder. Look at that. Sparkle embossing powder. Ooh. Now this is a lot of masking. So you would create probably 2 or 3 masks and kind of work your way along the page to get all of these overlapping. But because you've got all the accessories, you can make it into a couple. So that's hence the happy anniversary, or the 3 amigos. That's what they were playing. Or is it hear no evil, see no evil, that kind of. Or Mr. Cool. Is that Mr. Cool?
Got all the glasses or the moustache.
Or
moustaches.
Moustaches. moustaches.
Yeah.
I don't have much experience with moustaches. They also work as shrink plastic. Now, remind me how you did this. Did you stamp the hat first, then mask the hat and stamp the skull?
Yes.
Okay. On the white shrink with the black stays on. We recommend the pigment stays on because it's just a little bit easier to use than the regular stays on. But any permanent ink pad will do. Right, Vicky's hovering beside me with some stamps. So I think I'm
masking. Let's do some masking.
Let's do some masking. Okay, so got a selection of stamps, and let's remove the skulls out the way. And I'm going to leave that bit of card on inside. Okay, so we need to position this, but make sure we leave room for the trick or treat. Okay, we want it over there, we want it over there. So it's going to go that way. So let's pop it up there, and then we could put the skull here. So we can stamp them at the same time. So again, apologies for the reflection or the table wobble. Okay, make sure they are firmly attached. And we're going to use our... It doesn't have a name. This needs a name. John really should name this, shouldn't he? So, suggestions, please, to name this tool from John Lockwood on Crafts 2. Now you can see where I didn't clean it from earlier. So, I am using a black VersaFine. Now, I wouldn't usually recommend stamping two at the same time in case they are different thicknesses, and that might be the case here. So, we will see how we get on. I think the skull is going to come out fine, but the words, I think, might be something we have to do again. Okay, yes, the skull looks great. So we're going to take that out. Re-ink, trick or treat. It's fairly solid text.
Didn't use your magnets there.
I didn't use any magnets, did I? I was winging it. Hopefully it didn't move. She noticed.
Oh, in case it doesn't come out right.
Oh, well, yes, that's it. If there is a shadow, no, it's fine. It didn't move. Okay. So we can take out the trick or treat. And earlier on, I stamped the skull onto some masking paper, trimmed it out. So when you're trimming your mask, try and take off the edges of the design so that you don't get a shadow. So we're going to pop this over the top. Depending on how wet your ink is, you might want to take it out and dry it first. I think we're lined up. Let's pop a magnet up there. Right, so we could have some dancing skeletons behind the skeleton head. How many times can I say skeleton for one card? Skull. It's a skull.
Yeah,
yes,
skull,
it's a skull.
And then your dancing skeleton.
Thank you. Yes, dancing skeletons behind my skull. So same ink pad. We're doing everything with the same ink pad. Okay. Pop that down. Oh, it's much easier with this. I don't have to stand up and put pressure on it.
It is, isn't it? I like this tool.
Is it like the stamp pressure tool?
Yeah, it's a press tool.
SPT stamp. No, it's too long, isn't it? How are we looking? Yes, I think our skeletons are looking good. So it might look a bit strange while the mask is on there. So, but then we can move the magnet elsewhere. So we could have a cobweb in the corner. What we might want to do is move it down a little bit. We could have a bit of cobweb up there, and we could have some eyes coming in both sides maybe. I think actually I might put this in the middle so I can have a little bit here, a little bit there.
Be behind the skull.
They could, yeah, they could be peeking behind, kind of. Ooh, let's see. I'm going to do 2 at once again. Oh. Okay. So these 2 are Judykins. So they do come cling mounted. Unfortunately, in this room we do have fluorescent overhead lighting, which we are looking to change at some point. Ooh, yes. Now I need to put some eyeballs over here, don't I? Do I want more eyeballs? What are we thinking? That might be enough, mightn't it?
Yeah, that'd be.
Okay, so if we take this out of the way, pop that over there, and we could reveal. Oh, come on. Up we see. Look, so it looks like this giant floating skull, don't you think? Is it coming towards you? So before I add any colour, I would give that a quick blast with my heat gun, just to make sure I don't smudge anything. Now, if it's curling like this does, flip it over, a little bit of heat on the back. Brilliant. Okay. Ooh. Now, let's have these eyes. Oh, yes. Green. I think they could be green and yellow. A little bit of yellow. A little bit of green. Just to make them. Or if you've got googly eyes, you could pop those on. Ooh. Someone been drinking too much?
Oh, they'd be red eyes, wouldn't they?
Oh, yeah, red eyes. Or maybe they're under the weather. I don't know. But not sure if anything else on the card needs any colour. That's the thing about Halloween. You could leave it black and white. You could add pops of colour. But yeah, you could do these red eyes. Okay, so a touch of colour. So I think to finish off, before I bring in some distressing, a bit to give it a quick. Don't want to smudge that now, I've just done it. But then again, maybe I should have done it after the inking. Quick turn it over. And then with your Distress Oxide, this one is Hickory Smoke. I'm just going to do a little bit of edging to give it a little grungy, Halloweeny. Not too much pressure, just very lightly around the outside. So if we come back next Thursday morning with some Christmas, will you join us? What Christmas should we start with?
We've got some new Christmas.
We've got some lovely funky trees, haven't we? Maybe we should do a funky tree episode. And then I'm thinking, wow, we could do Christmas every week now until Christmas.
We could. We have a lot of Christmas stamps, don't we, over the years?
We do. But just to remind you, Halloween, go to the Halloween section of our website and use the coupon code Halloween. So when you put them in your basket, get to checkout, there'll be a box that comes up that says coupon code. And if you type in Halloween with a capital H, it will give you 30% off of all of those stamps.
So this tool,
yes,
trying to read the comments here.
Yes.
In printing, it's called a barren butt. I think that's it. But something jazzier would be better.
A barren butt.
Yeah,
I think we need to have a a brainstorming session with John. Don't you? John and Sam. We need to sit down for a brainstorming session to name this. I have requested that it comes in a different colour, but they are resisting. I want maybe bright green or bright pink or something that, you know, it's easier to find and less tool-like. So, a barren butt.
I believe so.
Okay, yeah. Barren butt. Barren. Okay, so.
Oh, we've got a couple more. We've got the
Smell my feet.
Smell my feet, the witchy feet.
Okay, smell my feet. Oh, on a wobble. We love these wobbles. Okay, but also if you're doing little bags for the people that come knocking at your door, if you're putting bits in the bags for them, you could decorate the bags. See, stamped with the spiders and the bats, and then the smell my feet on the front. They will definitely come back next year for more, won't they? So, just a reminder of some of the stamps we've shown you today. The sugar skulls, so for the bright funky trick or treat, which we have in a couple of different sizes. The Halloween cat, which the cat version of the mummy basically, and Frankenstein. Oh, we love Halloween. I remember when we launched one of our shops, gosh, 24 years ago, our first shop in Bedford, we had a Halloween party. I wore my wedding dress that I dyed purple just for Halloween. It's nice to wear it again. But there we go. So, dancing skeletons, witch on a broomstick, the mummy, smelly witch, spider web. Yes, smelly witch, smell my feet. She needed a name. Night vision. And then we have the two skull borders, the Halloween set, and the Skull-tastic set. So, well, there's another little trick or treat. So remember, coupon code Halloween. Go to our website, go to products, go to the Halloween section, and anything in there, use the coupon code Halloween for 30% off until Friday. See you again, same time next week.
Thank you for joining us.
Thanks. Bye.